Nice to see everybody who want to see Bognor Regis. Is very good place for crazy people and addicted people.
Don't come here, don't bring anyone here. It's shit, mate. The beach full of stones.
It is a bit like a gravel pit, yeah.
The town's full of kids. Yes, absolutely. Just nothing exciting going on here, mate.
Okay, it's a derelict seaside town.
No bullshit.
It's a town full of addicts and alcoholics. I expect my town to give me more.
Why? What does this town owe you?
Old Wendall's had a rough time of it recently. I've been stalked by a 10-year-old gangster in Mumbai. I've been throat punched by an old age pensioner in Benidorm. So I thought, what better than to come back to the country I know and love, Britain, and have a traditional British caravan holiday here on the south coast. This is what 110 quid gets you per night in Bognor Regis, but at least you can bring your furry friends. I've got another one hiding in here somewhere. Where is he? Spud, you can't get in the bed, mate. We'll get barred. But I'll be honest with you folks, the main reason I'm here in Bognor Regis is because this town has been given the unfortunate title of worst seaside town in Britain in 2025. I've got to get to the bottom of that. This is a once much loved seaside town that still attracts a lot of families and OAPs, but is it the worst? I'm here to investigate. You can't beat a British caravan holiday. I don't care what some of the viewers from overseas from Britain will say about this. They were for the working class British people, the people that work hard all year. There's an affordable option for them to come, bring their family and have a bloody good time. Long before cheap foreign holidays in places like Spain and Greece and so on, or even the luxurious foreign holidays that lots of people go on now. This was what Brits did. Now, Bognor Regis began to decline in the late 20th century, particularly the 1970s onwards, when, like many other seaside towns around the UK, it just couldn't compete with cheap package holidays abroad to sunnier destinations. A lack of investment in infrastructure didn't help either. And that leads us to today. It's been voted by which magazine as Britain's worst seaside town? Let's see how much truth there is in that assumption. What have you got to say about that rated the worst seaside town?
Rubbish. I eventually moved here and we got married.
For it. Nothing at all.
And then, no, don't say that, because there's worse places in here, Stu.
Yeah.
A lot worse.
So you've got a negative opinion, so speak your mind, yeah, when you say it's got nothing going for it.
No, it has.
Explain.
Okay, it's a derelict seaside town.
Oh, bullshit.
He's allowed his point of view, so yeah.
Buildings are falling down all the time. It's a town full of drug addicts and alcoholics.
But you're going to get that everywhere.
It does exist everywhere, I will say that. I go all around.
This town is full of drug dealers.
Yeah.
But Stu, you're going to get that everywhere.
Seaside towns often have a little bit of this problem. I find that a lot of the bigger cities, London, Birmingham, Manchester, sometimes they don't have the housing and the resources to deal with people that have issues, and they often send their people that they don't want to seaside towns. I've seen this in other seaside towns. Do you think that might be an issue that creates the issues this man's talking about here? Or?
It creates tensions, doesn't it?
You have to experience different places. I mean, I've been halfway around the world 3 times.
Yeah.
You know, Australia, Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia.
Yeah.
So I've got a right to...
I think so. I think travel earns you the right to comment on difference.
Well,
yeah.
No, I think with Bognor, right?
Travel is knowledge.
I think with Bognor, it lacks care.
This country isn't what it was. I will stand here and say that. Sense of community isn't what it was. Morale's low on the streets. Morale is low on the streets. But a lot of places do have it worse. But in this, to just understand where this gentleman's coming from, I think he has a right to say, well, I expect better of Britain.
No, okay, here's the thing, right? I expect my town to give me more.
Yeah.
Why? What does this town owe you?
No, I expect my town to give me more, man.
Would you agree with that?
Personally, I think there's a middle ground. I think you get out of life what you put in, but at the same time, when you pay council tax and you pay rates and you spend your money in the local town, and you're a law-abiding citizen, you have a right to ask for a certain level of service from your local council.
I feel this town gives you nothing and takes it all from you.
Okay, yeah.
If you go on the prom,
Yep.
right, there's buildings there that look derelict.
Yeah.
All this stuff's pinning off the walls. Everything's pinning off the walls.
And when we talk about tourist income, that's the first thing that families see when they come and
it's
spend their money in
TLC.
town, and they think, oh, I'll go somewhere else next year.
When the town is TLC.
Don't fall out when I've left, because you were getting on great before I asked these controversial questions. You look like good friends.
Me and him will always be good mates.
Yeah, nice. I'm going to be straight with you folks. I've always been reluctant to include drone footage in my videos because I haven't been confident in my ability to operate one and still achieve great footage. You see, I'm no technical whiz kid. I'm just a middle-aged man who likes to keep things simple. So I declined various offers to endorse drones, but when I tested the Hover Air X1 Pro, I finally knew this was the drone for me. Hover Air are the market's original self-flying camera maker since first launching the Hover Camera Passport, and they've dedicated themselves to perfecting tracking technology. The Hover Air X1 Pro and Pro Max are now adventure ready. Whether running, cycling, skiing or indoor filming, effortlessly tracking you in any environment. They feature flawless subject tracking, perfect framing during high-speed adventures and cinematic footage whilst you focus on the moment. It's perfect for my situation because while it's got incredibly responsive manual flight capabilities, out of the box it's got great tracking and pre-programmed modes that make it easy for me to get high-quality drone footage. At last I can now complement my usual raw filming style with high-quality drone footage without being bogged down by having to learn overcomplicated drone operating techniques. In short, the Hover Air X1 Pro has opened up the world of high-quality drone footage to my content when I honestly thought the tech had passed me by. So click the link in the description below, the pinned comment or the QR code to buy your Hover Air drone today. Careful, mate.
Sorry, I was just doing my old fists.
Oh, you'll break your knuckles if you do that, mate, yeah.
I've already done that.
Okay, yeah, I'm not surprised.
The video.
Yeah, for my YouTube channel. Yeah.
All right.
And what was your YouTube channel?
My handle is called Wendall. This year, Bognor was given the title by a Which survey of the worst seaside town in the UK, 2025. Yeah, you were animated when I said it. Yeah, what do you think about it?
Well, I just feel they've ripped the heart and soul out of Bognor over the years. The council.
Okay.
They've demolished some beautiful old buildings and they replaced them with retirement flats.
Okay.
And also, I don't know, the general feel of the place
It
feels run down.
Yeah, no,
It feels very run down.
Polish, doesn't it?
Okay.
It's not, They keep every other shop as a vape shop.
Yeah.
Why is it a vape shop?
What about like crime levels in town, things like that? Like, do you feel safe wandering around these days?
Every night.
Every night?
Every night there's a fight or something outside. They go around there and do the drug deals and think no one's seeing them. Well, I'm looking out the window, just watch it every day.
You see everything.
Yeah, but the police turn up and they have a look and they just carry on. I stand up for it. People will throw rubbish down and I'll...
So you, when you see people throwing rubbish or doing crime, you have a word?
I say something, but it ends up in a fisticuff.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, and I...
So you've ended up in fisticuffs because you've said
Millions of
something.
times.
Yeah. So when you talk about immigrants, are you talking about like legal migration, or are you talking
no,
about
not legal migrant.
you're talking about the migrant hotels?
They should, if they're going to come over here and just sit in that hotel, getting paid when I'm struggling to pay my fucking rent, I feel like making myself an immigrant and going, and you'll probably have a better night. But that's what
We'll send you out in a dinghy and then you can row back.
Yeah, row back and then yeah. But it'll end in tears because there's a lot of ruffians around here, and I can imagine on that corner they don't work, but they're coming out and they get. I'm not going to join the force, but I can see it's already happened.
It's happening. It's happening all around the country,
everywhere.
And in Essex last week,
yeah, that's it. But I just think it will end in tears.
Yeah, there's no investment in the town. No one puts money back into it.
Yeah.
But that's been going on for a while. But despite that, where else would you want to live?
Yeah, you've got the
It's
coast.
safe. It's like living
safe,
in a
yeah.
toy town. I know people say about people on the streets, drugs and all stuff like that, but it's there. It's everywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
And like, if you don't want to see it, you don't see it.
Yeah, if you don't involve yourself in that world.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's got a really bad crime rating for Sussex. It's one of like the highest crime areas.
Yeah.
But you're saying, as a bloke that rides around on his bike every day,
I don't see
you don't
that.
see it. What do you say to people that have voted and given it such a low rating as a seaside town?
Well, I don't say anything to them. You've got the sea, you can go sailing, got paddle boarding, you've got the Downs 7 miles that way, got Littlehampton, Chichester, Pagham Harbour, that's stunningly
Nice
beautiful.
town
Yeah. Yeah, what's not to like? People blame immigrants, but if you want a haircut, there's a million haircuts now, all Turkish. But with that, there's lots of different types of food, which I like.
Bognor boomed as a tourist resort in the 1800s, but it wasn't until 1929 when King George V came and stayed just down the road and recovered from an illness. He was very sick at the time, and the gift for the town was a royal suffix, hence the new name Bognor Regis, and a place in history. Tell me.
Absolutely shit, bruv. Don't come here, don't bring anyone here. It's shit, mate.
Explain. If you're going to say that, you need to say a little more.
The beach full of stones.
It is a bit like a gravel pit, yeah.
The town's full of crackheads. Yes, absolutely. Just nothing exciting going on here, mate.
Okay, mate.
The only thing that's keeping fucking Bognor Regis alive is Butlins.
I saw this sign. Yeah. Who's Grandad? You're all Grandad. So there's this story by Which magazine that says Bognor's the worst seaside town in the UK this year.
Absolute rubbish.
So I came to the community support shop, and somebody that's got a sense of humour like that must have something positive to say about the community here.
We have got something positive to say about this.
Now's your stage, sir. Tell me about
That is
Bognor.
that in Bognor Regis, all you have to do is slightly scratch the surface and you will find a community in Bognor, most definitely, that will care, share, help, and we'll just do whatever we can. There's a table in there that's called the community table.
Yeah.
Anybody who struggles, it's written on our sign that's just fell off.
Yeah.
And it says community table. Come inside, there it is, the community table.
Yeah.
Sit, chat, debate, here to help always.
Tell me a little bit about the community shop, because this looks, one, an Aladdin's cave of amazingness, but two, it looks like you're doing something positive.
We do. Basically, Grandad's front room was set up to help people that struggle. So we don't care if somebody is homeless, if they are elderly, we don't care if they're struggling because they haven't got enough money coming in. We don't care. If people need help, they come in here and they help. As long as they're not hurting others and as long as they're doing something to help themselves, we'll help them. So this is all vintage retro mismatch and a light smattering of crap.
Yeah.
And what we do is we all the stuff we get given that is like fridge, freezers, cookers, microwaves, anything that's household goes into storage. And if somebody comes to us like a couple of weeks ago escaping domestic violence, and they usually get put into somewhere and they've got nothing. So if we have to kit their house out and get nothing for it, then we kit the house out because we get tears, smiles and love in
Amazing,
return.
mate, yeah.
And that, if we could pay the bills, couldn't we, Amanda? If we could pay the bills with tears and smiles, we'd be the richest shop and we wouldn't be struggling.
Yeah.
But we need money, so we sell the stuff that's old to sort of like make a bit of money, and the rest of it we basically give away. So this month, what was it this month? 1,400 and something pounds of the furniture. If we'd sold it, we gave away this month.
Amazing, yeah. How long have you been doing this?
Just under 10 years. We're just coming up to 10 years.
Wow. And this is all done in your, like, you're giving up your time.
I sold my car 10 years ago. I sold my car for 600 odd quid. It was a crap car. And we sold that, and then we started it just as something to sort of like make a bit of money for us because we were struggling, me and my family. Hi guys. And it just ended up being, a lady came in, the first lady we ever helped, came in, daughter, medical problem, bed, absolutely sodden because of the medical condition she had. I'd bought a bed off eBay, which was spelt wrong, believe it or not. Bed spelt wrong. And it was, I got it for about £1.20. So I let her have it for the same price.
Yeah.
And that just made me realise there's a lot of people out there struggle more
And
than
what
us.
you can do.
Yeah, so that's what we do now. So now we help wherever we can.
Yeah.
And then, the best one, a local councillor I was trying to get him to do some bits and pieces, and he was very sort of like, oh, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that. So I stood for council, and now I'm councillor.
You're exactly the type of person that towns need as a councillor.
But we
mate.
say what needs saying. We don't sort of like hold back. We don't insult people. We're a bit funny, a bit irreverent, but we just do what needs doing.
Yeah.
And that's what we're here for. We're here to do what should be done. Not what red tape says, can't do that, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you've got to do... No, bollocks, if it needs doing, do it.
Okay, yeah.
Help.
So what do you say to this article that said it's the worst seaside town in 2025? I'll give you a little bit quickly. I travel all around. This ain't the worst seaside town. I've seen far worse.
No. I'm from up north.
Yeah.
I've seen far worse up north. I've seen far worse in the West Country. I've seen far worse all over the place. I've seen far worse. But at the end of the day, it wasn't a witch review. It was a witch hunt. They wanted a head to put on a stick and point and go, that's the worst, because then they can make their review worthwhile. They can say, look, there's the main culprit. There's the nah. Do your homework properly. Come down, spend some time with the people, because the people make the community, and the community makes the town. So if you're just going to judge us on sort of like one little bit or two little bits, then great, judge us like that, but judge everywhere like that. And in this town, fantastic community. Fantastic community. We all come together and help.
Can I have a look around at the wonderful things that you've got, and then hopefully we get some people to come and visit you. Give me a guided tour.
We fix things. We don't believe in throwing things away. We believe in fixing them. So I do invisible mends. I'm really, really good at DIY. So I've invisible mended this one. See if you can see what I fixed.
Oh, maybe his head's different.
That's right. Well done, sir. Yes, I fixed that. Hi, guys. If you're looking for anything in particular, we won't know where it is. I fixed that one. That's marvellous. We do all sorts. We just like to have a laugh. We're here for free.
Oh, mate.
Too long.
This is the most wonderfully enchanting kaleidoscope of random things. This is the storage room out here for stuff to go into the store, I think. And what energy the man has, I didn't catch his name, that runs the shop here. Nothing shall be thrown away. Money can be raised to pay the bills and to help the local community when they're struggling. Don't get yourself down the range or TK Maxx when you can buy beautiful, ornate, vintage glassware. Some kind of oriental chessboard. Is that a correct explanation? Yeah? That's amazing. I don't play chess, and I'm sure I'd be really bad at it if I did. But that's unique. So we've got Grandad's front room, the community support shop, here in Bognor Regis, which is a delightful surprise and something I didn't expect to bump into. And it gives you a bit of contrast to some of the negative talk by some of the people down there and the people on that bloody online review of the town. There's a lot of love and good vibes happening here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good day,
Take care. Oh, here you go. Here's how you find them online. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'll find them and put some links. Right, let's continue exploring Bognor. My friend, do you live in Bognor? I'm making a video about Bognor and I just come across Grandad's tea room here. Grandad's front room. No, okay, have a good day. Good pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you on the floor?
Comfy.
Comfy? You like sitting on the floor?
Yeah.
I can think of a million different places better to sit. The seats over there, over there. Oh well, yeah.
Got too many foreigners here, I've got a lot of space to say that.
Say whatever you want, mate, yeah. You've got a British flag behind you, so it's a good setting for that comment. You think that's affected the sense of community? Yeah, like the balance, yeah? I thought it was a crime to display the Union Jack these days, but not in this pub. No.
Not in this pub.
No.
Sorry, no do speak English.
You don't speak English? Not even some?
Sorry, Moldova.
Moldova? Nice to meet you, sir. Yeah. And where is this man from?
My friend.
From Moldova?
From Moldova.
Nice to meet you, sir, yeah. You speak English?
No,
Little. Do you like Bognor Regis?
Yeah.
Good.
Like.
How long have you been here?
5 years. 4 years.
What is your job?
Production.
Salad. Oh, food. You're chefs.
No fruit. Salad.
You make salads?
Salad.
In a factory? On production line?
Line.
I understand. Okay, yeah. And what's this beer? I've never seen this beer. This is. What's the name? Efes. Turkish beer.
It's a Polska, no?
It's Turkish. Efes is Turkish. It's Turkish. Trust me, I've been to Turkey. Yeah. Istanbul. Efes.
Istanbul?
Turkey,
Yeah, see? Hello.
Hello.
You want to say hello?
Yeah, of course. Nice to see everybody who want to see Bognor Regis is
Bognor
very good
Regis,
place
very,
for
very good.
crazy
Yeah.
people and
Yeah.
addicted people.
Okay, okay.
But I know this beer, Zubra. It's a good beer.
yeah.
It's a good beer. I'm okay, it's too early for me. It's too early for me. This man looks like he'll answer my question. So this year there was a survey and it said that Bognor Regis is the worst seaside town in 2025 in Britain.
Yeah.
Do you think that's fair?
Yeah.
You do? But you said it was a good place.
What do you have on the seafront here?
Okay.
Nothing.
Not as much as other places, no. You're a friendly dog, Steve.
Name's Cookie.
Yeah.
Cookie, you look like a little cookie.
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go,
very
you're
handsome
famous
dog.
Cookie.
Very handsome dog.
He's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to keep exploring, talking to people. So yeah, enjoy your zebras, yeah? And thank you for being ambassadors for Bognor Regis and Poland.
Sorry.
Yes?
Sorry. Normal. When somebody make a camera on me,
Yeah?
give me money for that.
Money?
Yeah.
Your interview wasn't very
Yes,
good, my
yes.
friend. I'm not paying for this interview. I got much better interviews for free from lots of other people. You want money for that? It's not that easy, my friend. Oh no, I'm not. I got no money on me. I'm certainly not paying for interviews.
Hey, listen.
I feel like I'm being extorted.
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. Have a good day. Nice dog. I feel like I was being extorted there. They called me over to talk to the camera, then they asked for money. I must admit that Bognor Regis Beach ain't nothing to shout home about, but it's no worse than Brighton Beach, which ain't too far that way up the coast. But the most part of the beach, the bit that doesn't disappear at high tide, is basically a gravel pit, like Brighton up there. So if you're coming for a beautiful golden sand beach holiday, then Bognor's not your place. But I've seen worse. A good place for a kip. Now I've become quite the connoisseur of piers on my trips around the British seaside. The whole Bognor Pier. Now, on first inspections, Bognor Pier isn't the most grand of British seaside piers, but we'll have a wander around it and investigate. You can see, folks, that Bognor Pier ain't at its best. Look at the state. I mean, I don't even want to lean on that rail. I'll probably end up in the sea. Look at the state of the pier there. Rusty barbed wire, unpainted, dilapidated. It's not exactly going to draw families to return if they come here. Come and check out the pier and see that. What more is there to do than have a can on the pier? Nothing to draw families here at all. It's not the worst seaside town in Britain. It's certainly not the best.
It's got a lot worse, Bognor. I've been here 55 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's happened? What's got worse, you know?
Just all the immigrants. Well, nothing against foreign people, but
Buildings, knocking the theatre down, and
Yeah.
that was a fantastic place. It was, where a lot of old people went as well.
Yeah.
And they've knocked it down. They're going to make it an arts centre. Bognor doesn't need an arts centre.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just ridiculous.
Okay. What does Bognor need?
something for children, teenagers.
Yeah.
For the locals and the visitors?
Yeah, there's nothing for kids apart from Butlins.
Yeah.
So that's why they go around the town smashing all the windows.
So when did it start going downhill?
10 years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
His dad was a Bognor fisherman for
Okay.
40 years, so
Yeah.
he grew up. You know,
Yeah. So you've probably seen that industry decline as well.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the nothing against foreign people. They come over here, a lot of them not working, and they drink and then chuck their cans in the bush and leave them. It's just
Like there was a tent over there the other day, and we just looked, the tent's gone, and they've just left all their rubbish.
Yeah.
You go to
And-
Poland and trash their place, you'll be locked up in handcuffs.
And there's loads of homeless here as well in the arcade in the town.
Okay.
There's a whole big family, an old woman in a wheelchair
Is there really?
as
Yeah.
well. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just if you can walk through the arcade, you'll see them on the right.
Okay.
They barricaded it all in with building fencing, you know, that plastic building fencing. Yeah, barricaded themselves in there, and what a mess. So a lot of people, you know, like and stuff like
Some
that.
guy got stabbed on the beach about 3 months ago, some
Yeah.
teenager.
Yeah.
And you think that's all down to like drug
Drugs,
crime and stuff like that, debts and all that?
You
Yeah.
see them go around on electric bikes with no helmet on, they've got the mask on so the police can't see their faces.
Yeah.
The little roadmen. And the pier, I mean, they could give it a lick of paint, yeah?
Yeah, they
Is that
could.
is that fair?
Exactly what we said yesterday.
Yeah. So I must admit that there's not much for families with kids here on Bognor Seafront. You've got the pier, which is not the best in Britain for sure, and you've got a couple of offerings for kids to do there, and you've got the mini golf here, but certainly not like, you know, a plethora of amusements and things for kids to do. And of course, the Which survey was basically voted for by people scoring the amenities of seaside towns. So I can see in some ways how Bognor got quite a low score, because even though it's not as rough as other seaside towns that I've seen in the UK, it's also not got much going on. A lot of casinos though. It's a shame when you see even the church these days in Bognor Regis has to have its windows fortified by these shutters, these steel shutters. Even the church is worried about getting its windows bricked. Only one street back from the seafront, and you've got this derelict piece of land that could definitely be tidied up. Not very welcoming sight for families if they come on holiday. Stinks too.
The people here are shit. The place just looks like shit. Yeah.
I've seen worse, I will say.
Depends on what area you go to. Like,
Yeah.
you could go to like Lego, where you got people that will stab you for your shoes. Yeah. You got people in like out Aldwick that are just fanciful, you know, like businessmen. It just really depends on where
you go.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it's cap. Explain that to an old man that doesn't understand street lingo.
It's lies, it's not real.
Okay, yeah. And explain why.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Why do you think it's lies for a story?
No, I mean, if you look around, like, I'm sure this place looks better than certain places in like London, like Croydon, Peckham, stuff like that.
It's better than Blackpool, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, like places around, like it can't be the worst seaside town. The pier, we've got a pier. Most places don't have a pier.
Yeah.
Like, it's really not that bad. You've got people around here that try and make it seem bad. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have like a fantasy about
What they want to live in the hood.
Yeah,
like,
they want to be like proper on. It just doesn't make sense to me.
There's not as much opportunity, so things to do as there should be for people. That's why they are going down the way of what you said. Do you know what I mean? Because there's nothing for people to do here. Like, we've come out, what are we going to do? We're just going to go sit in the park and probably like bun a spliff or something, because there's nothing to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the devil makes work for idle hands. So I read before I came that there were complaints that Bognor High Street was littered with boarded up shops, and maybe it's because I'm here in the middle of the summer holidays. It's like the 2nd of August, but this high street in Bognor is nowhere near as bad as many other British high streets. Nearly every store has got a business in. Pretty much every store, to be honest. So unless it's just improved for summer, maybe it is, you know, maybe there's money to be made in summer but not in winter. But that's a bit of fake news from this these reports I've read as well.
There are parts of it that are bad.
Yeah.
Unless you meet me,
Yeah, yeah.
it becomes good.
Yeah.
Right?
You got a positive energy.
No, but I drink, I smoke stuff, but I don't smoke weed, I don't smoke, I don't smoke brown.
Okay.
I just do a little bit of weed every now and again. But I sit and dance all the time. It's who you meet. You can meet some really arseholes in this town.
Yeah.
But most of them, like me, are nice.
So you say if you go at it with a positive energy, you'll
And
attract
you love
positive
everyone.
people. Yeah.
Because I love you for what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you got to love everyone.
Council, they kicked me out of my house.
Have they? Yeah.
Yep, in this.
Oh dear.
This
yeah.
lady I've come over.
They thrown all my stuff out the front
When?
yesterday morning.
Okay. What was their reasoning or their?
I haven't got a clue.
For that? No?
No letter, no nothing.
It's basically the rules of being homeless.
Yeah.
I've been homeless myself. I'm in a hostel at the moment. But all these people I've met on the streets, and they're all lovely people. But
Yeah, we all
there's-
are.
she doesn't need to be homeless.
No.
She's
I can't
an
walk.
elderly lady.
Yeah. In your chair as well. You should be priority.
Being
Yeah.
kicked out. Granddad's attic up there. They're lovely people. They help
They
out
are
everyone.
gorgeous,
Granddad's attic, best place here.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
Now I know
yeah.
where you're on about. They're actually the first place I bumped into. He showed me round. He told me what they do.
That is the most. They're both of them. Danny and Stevie are both fucking amazing people.
He gave me a chair and he gave me my bed.
Is that where that chair came from?
No, not this one,
Another
darling.
one, yeah.
I had to buy this.
Yeah.
But no, a chair for my
For your house, yeah.
my room.
Yeah.
He gave me the bed.
He gave me covers when I was sleeping where these people are. I'm for. I help everyone. If I've got money, I'll give it. If I haven't got money, I still find it and give it to them. You know? And I am not homeless. I have been homeless.
You're housed
but
in
I understand
housing.
exactly what they're doing. I understand how hard it is.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing drugs, it's harder.
Why are you shaving it off when you're not bald?
He's a right old poser.
Yeah, you could have luscious locks, you could.
No, but
You'd look like Aquaman with those muscles as well.
No, I suffer from tictotiliomania where I like pulling my hair out.
Oh, do you really, mate? Yeah. Was that like anxiety and stuff? And
Tictotiliomania, look it up. It's only really
explain it
recognised.
for me.
It's the joy of certain pain.
Really?
Like if you get toothache.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't lost my teeth. I've smashed them out. I've taken them out because I like the pain too much.
Jesus.
So it's tictotiliomania.
Jeez, I've
It's
never
only
heard of it.
Yeah, look
That's
it
a
up.
rare one, yeah?
No, you're gonna have it and come.
Everyone's going to be looking that up, yeah.
Tictotiliomania.
Tictotiliomania. Mate,
It's a joy of
best
certain
to look
pain.
with that, yeah. Yeah,
I don't want to
Johnny.
be stabbed. I don't want to be run over.
No, just a bit,
fine.
like
you know,
20% max, yeah. And what was your name, sweetheart?
Tina.
Tina, that was it. Tina, best of luck, sweetheart.
Thank
yeah,
you,
I'm
mother.
sure it's just a hump in the road. I'm sure. Yeah, what do you think of Bognor?
It's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we played the Hoff a few times. Just
You're a
on the road
musician,
there.
yeah? Sweet, yeah. You got style, man. I like the style. I like the coat, yeah. I was drawn to you, yeah. Yeah, so Bognor got in a survey. It was called the worst seaside town in Britain in 2025. What do you reckon?
Oh, I think you could take that with a pinch of salt. It has its good parts.
Yeah.
You know.
Like everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a fun little place.
Of course, the proper way to judge a British seaside town is not by its closed shops or its social problems on the streets, but by its fish and chips. So we're going to search out the best fish and chips in Bognor Regis and rate it by that. You gents have got to be local. Where's the best fish and chips in Bognor?
I'm local.
Best fish and chips.
Turn left at the end of the road. There's a fish and chip shop called Yanni's.
Yanni's.
And that has got seating inside so you could sit in.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Nice one. I guess if I want an authentic Bognor Regis experience by the sea, I should have some cockles. I pretty much do anything for content these days, but you won't find me eating cockles. But the fish and chip shop that I've been directed towards, Yanni's, apparently the best fish and chips in Bognor, is just opposite. How convenient. So let's go in and sample the best fish and chips in Bognor. I was told you got the best fish and chips in Bognor Regis.
Thank you.
You do, yeah. So I come to film myself eating them. You good with that? Yeah, well, I'll rate them, yeah. One fish and chips, please. How long have you had the business?
It's about 4 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've been doing this for quite a while.
Yeah. There you go, friendly people. Friendly servers at Yanni's. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you jump. And don't worry when I start talking to the camera on my own, I'm not mad. I'm reviewing the fish and chips for a video. So, how are your chips? Nice.
Very nice,
Yeah. People in town, they told me this was the best fish and chip shop, so I'm going to rate it.
Yeah, what are you having? Fish and chips?
Yeah, the classic. Yeah. No mushy peas though, I hate them.
Yeah.
Horrible things. And no cockles either. Open every day of the week. Yanni's, nice friendly boss man. And $11.95 for fish chips and a bottle of water. Doesn't seem that bad. And what have you to enjoy your fish and chips here in Bognor Regis? We've took delivery of an app. How big's that?
Looks nice.
It's a whale and chips. I bet you're jealous now, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, with my large cod. Don't mind me, my love, I'm just reviewing the fish and chips. Right, I did not expect such a feed of that size at lunchtime, and I've sat on the only table with no salt and vinegar. Got to be malt vinegar, none of that white rubbish. Oh, fair bit of vinegar, controversial in other nations. Fair bit of salt. Don't tell my doctor. Looks very hot, very fresh. Looks amazing, mate. Oh wow, we got mushy peas in the end.
Yeah.
And curry sauce as well.
I'll change that for you.
Try one, friend.
Amazing. So even though I said to this lady I don't like mushy peas, I got them anyway. They must be good. And curry sauce.
I heard you say the price. How good is that?
$11.95. Water, massive fish and chips, curry sauce, mushy peas.
I know, amazing.
Things are looking up. So I'm going to sample the fish first, the most important thing. Nice and meaty, very hot. I'm just going to get stuck in. It's a nice meaty fish. It's not quite as flaky and moist as the Benidorm fish last week. But it's good. It's good. It's up there. I was in Benidorm last week. All around the UK seaside towns and abroad as well, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let's have a chip without sauce first. The chips are nice. Chips are good. Crunchy but fluffy. Then let's try this famous curry sauce that Bossman's very proud of. Looks good. That does look good. That curry sauce is fantastic. I don't know whether it's homemade or not. It's hard to tell with curry sauce. But no, not really, no. Not with portions this size. You can tell I keep going back in for it. I say I hate mushy peas, but we've got to be open-minded, haven't we? If it's on the plate, you lot will never forgive me if I don't try it. So mushy peas on a chip. For a man that doesn't necessarily like mushy peas, well, in fact, I tell everyone I hate them. I don't hate those. Actually, the more I'm getting into the centre of the fish, more moist and flaky. Coupled with the view, the company of this nice lady, the friendly boss man, and the price, $11.95 with a drink and all these fixins. You can't beat it, folks. That curry sauce, homemade or not, is absolutely busting. I'm not going to lie to you, folks, and say it's as good as the Benidorm fish and chips from Ray's Numero Uno last week. But it's not bad for the price. Nice to meet you, my love. Yeah, enjoy your day out, yeah. I'm going to go and thank him for the meal. Very good. Good value, good price. Is that homemade, the curry sauce?
Yes, all of it.
All of it, okay. Well, I don't like mushy peas anyway myself, but I could eat them. Normally I can't even eat them. That curry sauce, it's like, it's addictive. It's,
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It's like, it's amazing. Not that I've ever done that. Anyway, I'll tell people to come.
What's the rating?
Rating?
Yes.
The best fish and chips I've ever had was a week or two ago in Benidorm. Overall, curry sauce, everything, I give it an 8. Yeah, you happy with that?
Definitely, Wendall.
Yeah.
What's your YouTube channel?
Wendall.
Wendall.
Yeah. You happy for me to put this up? Yeah. Folks, very friendly people. Addictive curry sauce and good value. Yanni's. I think I was pretty honest with old Yanni there, or his brother, whatever his name is. Really friendly chap, but he asked me to my face, what do you rate it? Well, the chips were good. They were an 8. The fish, I'd probably give it about a 7. It was nice and juicy and meaty in the middle. The edge bits were thinner, so they weren't as juicy. But that curry sauce is literally worth coming to Bognor for. So 8 out of 10 for the whole meal. I was honest with him. I didn't flake under the pressure. He was glaring at me. I would think it's safe to say, for those of you that have made it to the end of this video, that Bognor Regis isn't the worst seaside town in Britain. I think it's another example of a seaside town being made example of in the media. Britain's worst seaside town. Well, I guess it depends on your experience in a place, but if you've watched my channel for a while, over the last year or two, then you'll have definitely seen seaside towns that are in a worse state than this. So it's fake news, folks. Just like it was in Bangor when I visited there in Wales last year. Certainly not the worst. In fact, I've enjoyed pottering round. It's a shame to see that it's not as it was. It's past its best, old Bognor, but you know, there's still some wonderful architecture, and there seems to be some families enjoying themselves and some locals who are quite proud of their town. So give it a chance if you're on the south coast. Now, this is the last and the only UK video for a while, mostly focusing on overseas videos now. I had a short break, a short caravan break, which I've really enjoyed, and I'll be off overseas again next week. So thanks for watching, folks. I've enjoyed making a quick pit stop back in our beloved UK, but I'm back off abroad. Until next time.